All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you. Today we are at the Grand Canyon. Barrett and Bella really can't go with me. National parks, you can't take your dogs with you. I got to the Grand Canyon about an hour ago, and I'm driving through, and it's not been very pleasant so far. I'm going to go into that after I show you this first view that I'm actually able to pull up on and take a look. All right, guys, I'm going to walk outside this van and show you the Grand Canyon. Stick around. All right, this is the very first pull-off that I went to, and I'm gonna drive further away to see if there's any more pull-offs for me to get the views of the Grand Canyon. I remember when I was here as a kid, we didn't have this much trouble trying to get to the views of the Grand Canyon. I'm gonna hop in the van, pull out the map, and I'm gonna show you guys where all of this difficulty is to travel through the Grand Canyon. Stick around. All right, so here is where I came in through the south entrance. Right here is a museum that I wanted to see, but traveling this way, this is the main road. It's called Hermit Road. Well, you could see that there's all these attractions all the way through Hermit Road that are points of interest. Well, it turns out right here, they closed Hermit Road. That's right, they closed Hermit Road. You can't drive your cars all the way through it. I can't catch a break. I'm gonna try to get as much footage as I possibly can of the Grand Canyon today. I hope that wasn't it. I haven't been here since I was 4 years old, so I don't really know. All right, the next spot I'm gonna drive to is called Yakai Point or Yaki Point. It's the very first entrance. Oh, by looking at this map, I just found something that may make this trip well worth it. Take a look. All right, so this symbol is for a road. I just assumed that all the colored areas were areas of points of interest from the previous maps that I've used at other national parks, but the Grand Canyon is huge, so my hopes are up here. Take a look. All right, so I'm gonna go to Yaki Point. I'm right here right now at Pipe Creek Vista. I'm gonna go to Yaki Point, and then this road, because of that symbol, says that it's open. And we got Grand View Trailhead, we got Buglin. All right, I'm gonna turn this van around and I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna follow that road and bring you guys along with me here at the Grand Canyon. Okay, where we're at next, it's called Duck on a Rock Viewpoint. Duck on a Rock Viewpoint, Grand Canyon Village, Arizona. All right, here it is. There's people in front of the sign, so I can't really go read it right now, but it's called Duck on a Rock for a reason. I'm not sure why, but let's find out together. Okay, so that was Duck on a Rock. I didn't see that it resembled Duck on a Rock. Maybe you guys could point it out to me. Let's find the next location. All right, this one doesn't have a name. I just pulled over because there's this pull off here, and there's no cars here. There's actually one leaving right now, but it's a very good view of the Grand Canyon. right, so that tower was pretty darn cool. I just fed the dogs. Barrett's getting his grub on, and Bella's getting her grub on. I'm feeding them a little early because I'm heading back to the quartzsite area. It was 30 degrees last night when I fell asleep in Williams, Arizona. It wasn't too cold in the van, but I was wearing a hoodie. I had 2 blankets. The dogs were keeping me warm, but I looked at the weather for the area that I'm in now, and yesterday it said low of 35, high of 65. Now that I'm here and I checked the weather, the high is 44, the low is 16 degrees, and that's the way it's going to be for the rest of the week. So unfortunately right now I don't have my heater with me. I have a diesel heater in a unit. The gas tank's up top and the engine's under the gas tank. I left that in Florida at my mom's house, so I'm gonna definitely pick that up before I come back here next year around the same time. So we're gonna head back where it's warmer weather. I've actually got about a 5-hour drive down there from where I'm at now, and that's where I'm gonna find a good spot to edit this video to get it to you guys out in the morning. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the Grand Canyon. I went from the south entrance all the way to the east entrance, and I visited those spots. West was a nightmare, east was not, so we took the east road. I'm definitely going to come back here when the weather is warmer, probably in the springtime or the early fall of next year, to see the rest of the Grand Canyon. But as of right now, the dogs and I are taking off. Thanks, guys, for coming along. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet, because we're going to travel this country bringing you guys footage along the way. Also give you an idea what it's like to live full-time in a van with 2 dogs. Smash that likes up button for me, please, and I would greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.